Hello lovelies! Let's go ahead and get started with this look. I'm going to start by priming my face with my Bubble Waterslide serum, and I'm just going to gently massage that into my face. Then I will go into my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer that I'm running out of. And I'm just going to focus that eyeshadow primer mostly on the outer and inner corner, just because that's where I'll be applying most of my shadow. Then I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow palette. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm going to go in with that blue and dip it in some water with my flat concealer brush just to make the shimmer easier to pick up. And I'm just going to pack that on my inner corner. And then I am going to take that to my lower lid and kind of connect it there, and then just apply that there and blend that in. And I looked down and had spilled eyeshadow on my sweats, so that was a bummer. Then I'm going to go in with this indigo and purple with the Spectrum palette using the fine point part of the pencil brush. I think it's RT365. And I'm just going to work that into my outer corner. All right, and then I'm going to go back into that palette with the purple and orange on, and to blend that over the previous color I did. And then I'm going to go in with that purple and kind of burgundy color with my e.l.f. small angled brush, and I'm going to apply that to my bottom lid. And with the Glacial Goddess palette, I'm going to go in with this aqua and like blue greenish shimmer, and I'm going to use this angled brush to just apply that above my lid. I want to apply it low enough so that you can still see that blue. I felt like this flat brush, this flat smudge brush was working a little bit better for me. I was having a little trouble applying it and making the color pop, so I feel like I was a little more successful with this brush. Also, I want to mention I did apply a little bit of water to the brush, which helped the process. Also, there was a patch on my lid that where the eyeshadow wouldn't stick, so I was just trying to blend down on that. And I'm just going to use this e.l.f. small angled brush again to kind of, I don't want to blend the colors too much together because I don't want to mix that shimmer with the burgundy purple mix, but just enough so that they're touching. And then I did go in with like a white shimmer with a hint of blue. I'll show it here in just a second, and I'm going to apply that to my inner corner. All right, that's the color that I used. Okay, and then I'm going to use my eye pencil, and I'm just going to go into my waterline there and draw that in. Then I'm going to use that eye pencil on my upper lash line. Okie dokie, now we're gonna curl those lashes. Then I went in with my COVERGIRL mascara, Water Break. And then I went in with my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara on my bottom lid. And then I wanted to blend in that top shade a little more. Then I went in with this PAGEVINE eyeliner stamp, this winged eyeliner stamp, which works wonders. I didn't get it perfectly, but it is good enough. Then we're going to go in with my e.l.f. Softglam Satin Foundation. I'm going to get that sponge a little wet and apply that. Make sure that's blended in. And then I did do my brows off camera, but literally in any previous video, you can find me doing my brows. Okay, and then we're going in with the good old e.l.f. concealer in light sand. And per usual, I'm just going to apply those to my under eyes. And I wanted to use that e.l.f. flat concealer brush just to smooth that out a little bit. And then I went on my forehead and blended that out, and you did the same process. And really the focus is to lighten up that T-zone. And then I'm going in with that CoverGirl setting powder. I think it's translucent fair. I'll link it down below. And I went in with the SK foundation brush and applied that right over the concealer. Okay, and then I just wanted to lighten my upper lip area a little more. And same with the under and my chin area, just so everything is more cohesive. Then I'm just going to use this big fluffy brush to dust away the setting powder that I applied. And then again, I just wanted to smooth out that under eye area. Okay, and then we're going to go in with my NARS bronzer in Laguna 02 Original and apply that to my forehead with my fluffy brush. And we're just going to make sure that's blended in really well. And then I was shocked to see that half of the palette had fallen out of the case. And then I'm going to kind of go in my temple area just to provide that warmth, and then down to the, after the temple, we kind of go down into the cheeks. And I just use a tapping motion, honestly, a quick tapping motion. And this is the Joy Bright Blush Palette. That is Peachy Keen. And I'm just gonna dip into that and use a tapping motion to apply that blush. And you just have to make sure that you apply it on the side of the brush that you applied into the blush. I don't want it to be too pigmented, so we just went in with a little bit here. And we have to remember the Hollywood highlighter palette. I'm gonna apply that to the spot that I blushed using what I think is a highlighter brush. Then we're gonna highlight the tip of the nose, because that's always a look. I can never forget to do this. This step is so crucial to me. And lately I've been doing it on my upper lip too. I never really used to do that, but I found it suits me and I like it. So, and I use the flat brush for that. Same with the collarbone. We're just highlighting everywhere, you guys. We're adventuring out. I did it in my last video and I really like it. And then again, smoothing out that under eye. And we're going in with the Revlon lip gloss. It's crystal clear, but it's colored because I've dipped it into lipsticks. Or I've applied it over lipsticks, so it has added color to it. And I'm gonna highlight the lip. I'm gonna apply highlighter there just for an extra shine. We love it. And we're running out of setting spray too, but I did go ahead and apply that. But unfortunately, the video cuts out. That was the last step though. I just applied that setting spray. That was the finished look, so I'm so sorry about that. But I do want to thank you guys so much for tuning in here. I really do appreciate all your support. Please go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to continue to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe. You all have a fantastic day.